Hello and welcome to What the Blank. I'm your host, Marshall Bailey. We have a great show for you tonight. Let's meet our panelists. First up, we have Stevie Nicks' #1 fan and game show extraordinaire, Charlie Fern. Next, we have Safe Ride chauffeur and evil twin, Claire Hushin. Next to her is macaroni and cheese enthusiast, Derek Sander. On the bottom row, we have the very brilliant and very Scottish, Harris Lund. Next to her is the rambunctious Annie Judge. Last, we have the joyous Jeremy Joyner. Let's play What the Blank. Now, since this is the last episode of the semester, you already know how this game works. And those of you that don't, just follow along and you'll figure it out. And this week's contestants are battling head-to-head for a very special prize, Adele's 25. Listen to Adele when you need a pick-me-up, or if you just need a good cry. I'm talking to you, boys. All right, so now that we've gotten through our panelists, let's meet our contestants. Now, Mitch,
yes.
you are a director here, so you've been working on something very special recently. So can you tell us a little something about that?
So I've been working on a film called Smoke Break, and it's actually a pretty good project. We had a great team, great actors, and it's premiering next Sunday at Purdue Hall 156 at 4 p.m. And
very nice.
Yeah.
I will be there.
Awesome.
All right, and Paul, I hear that you are a moped enthusiast.
That's true.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Mopeds are tons of fun, and they're also the worst at the same time. So it's always interesting. Yeah.
Okay. So we will do a coin flip to see who goes first. So Mitch, since you're closest to me, which would you like, heads or tails?
I'll take heads.
Okay. What is that? All right,
Heads
you go
it is.
first. So our first question is, did you hear? SU canceled finals week. Yep, it's true. Instead of a week of tests, they're planning a week of blank. Did you hear? SU canceled finals week. Instead of a week of tests, they're planning a week of blank. All right, time is up. So Mitch, let's hear your answer. What is SU planning instead of finals week?
A week of recess.
A week of recess. Okay. Charlie, do we have a match?
I'm afraid I don't think they're that. I think they just still want to, instead of emotional pain, they'll cause us physical pain. So a week of root canals.
Okay. Now, Claire, what is your answer?
Well, I thought of something just as fun as recess, seagull watching.
Derek?
So instead of a week of tests, we're getting a week of rest.
That's close.
Way to keep the rush.
Thank you.
That's why I didn't.
All right. So instead of a week of tests, we're having a week of crazy golf because, I don't know, I feel like it'd be chill.
All right, Annie, what are we having a week of instead of finals?
I had Christmas parties since it's almost Christmas
Does that
time.
count?
Or it is Christmas.
It's recess.
All right, Jeremy, do we have a point here?
I went with the whole seagull theme and went with a week of squawking.
All right, that was close.
I don't know about that.
All right, sorry. No points missed,
I'm
but...
skipping.
And before we go into our next question, Paul, let's get to know our panelists a little bit. So, Charlie, I think our audience knows you best. They know pretty much all the musical artists that you love the best, but now I'm going to give you an opportunity to vent a little bit. Who is the most overrated musician on the radio right now?
Actually, I would also say this person is the most overrated of all time. I have to go with Beyonce. She is not.
Wow.
Not that. I don't think. I feel like a lot of. I just don't think that she's done. Like, she's not as good as everyone says she is. She's like a Janet Jackson wannabe, and she's just not there.
Charlie, you're going to have a hard time getting on
You can just go down. You can answer like that.
All right.
Wow.
Easy.
Next question.
All right, so Claire, now on this card it says that you won 3rd place in a national pie eating contest. So can you tell us your favorite type of pie, especially now that it's holiday season?
Yeah, my favorite type of pie is blueberry.
Blueberry pie. I'm sure that makes a mess for when you're competing and everything.
Yeah, my record is like 15 pies in a minute.
Wow, very impressive. So, Paul, get ready for the next question of round 1. Derek said to his mom, "I love your fruitcake, Mom, but if I eat one more piece, I'll blank." Derek said to his mom, "I love your fruitcake, but if I eat one more piece, I'll blank." Okay, time is up. So, Paul, let's hear your answer. What would one more piece of fruitcake do?
Kill him.
You would die if you had one more piece of fruitcake. All right, so how are you feeling after one more piece, Charlie?
I said he would have to buy his own porta potty. He'd be in the bathroom so much.
Okay, Claire?
I said barf.
You would get sick. Okay, Derek, one more piece.
One more piece, and I would die.
Hey.
Oh, there it is.
Hey.
1 point. So, Karis, what would one more piece do to you?
You make him fat.
It's not very healthy.
Too late for that one.
Annie?
I said it would make him sick and throw up.
Okay. And Jeremy?
I went with blow up.
You would blow up? All right, blow up. You would definitely die if you blew up.
2 points.
Okay, 2 points. That's a record this season. Okay, and let's see if we get any more records right after this break.
I hope you know.
Welcome back to What the Blank. Now let's get to know our panelists just a little bit better. So Derek?
Yes, sir.
So I hear that you have a criminal record as of late after you went to the pet store. So,
Yeah.
So what did you take this time out of the pet store?
So, the Salisbury pet store has a lot of rare species of hamsters. And the real rarity in them is that their tails are made of cotton candy. So I might have smuggled a few out and brought them back to Mexico.
Oh, well, I can't blame you. That sounds pretty cute.
But it kind of was proven, but it wasn't. They really just
So
got
allegedly.
me. I stole a pack of Skittles, and they got me on that. And then they found their hamsters. But
Things happen.
Things
All
happen.
right. Karis, now I really like that jacket.
Oh, I
and
appreciate that.
did you make that yourself?
Actually, yes. So it used to be brown. I dyed it in a vat and put blue dye in it. And then I washed it out. And then I painted it. It took me a week. I should have been writing a paper, but I made this jacket instead for a cosplay party. It is actually based off Jared Way in his music videos from the Na 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 Danger Days era.
All right, that's awesome.
I appreciate that.
So, all right, let's jump back in with the questions. So, everyone ready? Local Drunk's New Year's resolution is to stop drinking so much beer and start drinking blank. The Local Drunk's New Year's resolution is to stop drinking so much beer and start drinking blank. All right, the music has ended. So, Mitch, what is your answer?
Blood. The locals are going to start drinking blood.
They, for their New Year's resolution, they turned into vampires. All right, Charlie, do you agree?
Well, this is used to clean up blood, what I have to say. Has 62% alcohol, hand sanitizer.
That's a step in a different direction.
Interesting.
All right, Claire, what is your answer?
Champagne.
Stop drinking so much
gonna
beer,
say
move on to
vodka.
champagne. It's a little bit
Vodka.
fancier.
Classier.
You get a little bit more respect for that.
Stay
Me in
classy.
the middle, drink it only with
Derek?
life.
They stopped drinking beer and started drinking non-alcoholic eggnog because they're actually trying to be clean, unlike some other answers here. These people.
All right, Karis, what is the local drunks New Year's resolution?
I'm British, so T, hashtag God save the Queen.
Get a little bit of caffeine.
This isn't political.
Okay, Annie?
I said they switched to Jack and Coke.
All right, not as fancy, but it's...
Gets you there.
Jeremy, what is your answer?
I went with Starbucks.
Okay, start a whole new addiction there.
Why not?
All right, I'm sorry. No points. So, Paul, you have 2 points already, so you have a chance to increase your lead. All right, so let's see if we can go a little bit further. So our next question is, I love Thanksgiving, but when my grandma starts talking about blank, I have to leave the table. I love Thanksgiving, but when my grandma starts talking about blank, I have to leave the table. All right, markers down. Let's hear some answers. Paul, what is your answer?
I gotta leave when she starts talking about the war.
Start talking about the rough old days of the war.
Well, along the lines where I think this might give you PTSD if she's talking about her friend with benefits.
Wow.
Yeah, I would leave the table too.
I'd leave the house.
All right, Claire.
Leave the family.
Obvious instead of politics.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Derek?
That's all right. I went with her recent operations.
It just gets a little bit too graphic there.
Yeah.
So, Karis, why did you have to leave the table?
When she starts talking about needing new teeth.
Okay. Annie?
I wrote my cousin's new girlfriend. Doesn't like her.
Just can't stop complaining about the new one.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy.
I went with her aches and pains.
Maybe if it was aches and pains from the war,
Can you increase the lead?
there'd be a point on there. All right, sorry, no extra points there, but we still have a record, so let's throw it over to a commercial break. Welcome back to What the Blank. All right, this is the third round of our final episode of the semester, so let's jump right in. So our next question for Mitch is, Sammy is so stressed out for finals week, he forgot to blank this morning. Sammy is so stressed out for finals, he forgot to blank this morning. All right, time's up. So, Mitch, what did Sammy forget to do because he was so stressed out for finals?
You forgot to take a shower.
He forgot to take a shower this morning. All right, Charlie, what did Sammy forget to do?
He was in such a funk he forgot to squawk.
That's part of his morning routine. How did you forget about that? All right, Claire?
Let's move it.
He forgot to dress himself.
He just went to school in his pajamas. Derek?
There weren't any pajamas. He forgot to kiss his mother goodbye.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it was really sad. Yeah.
Derek, what did Sammy forget to do this morning?
It's been a rough day. He forgot to put pants on.
All right, if Claire was one of our contestants, that'd be a point.
Yeah.
All right,
Without the
Annie?
bathroom
I said he
shower
forgot to
being
go to
on.
class.
He was
Can't
so
pass.
stressed out that he just
Things
forgot.
slip your mind. Clearly.
And Jeremy, what did Sammy forget to do this morning?
I said he forgot to fly to the exam.
He just forgot about the exam altogether.
It's been a rough week.
Okay. So no points, but before we end the game or get to our last question of this round, let's get to know our last two contestants. So, Annie, now I heard a rumor that you have an obsession with these rodents. So can you tell us about your obsession?
Are you talking about a specific mouse in particular?
Yes,
His
yes.
name, yeah, it's not an obsession. It's a healthy like for Nick. I love Disney. It's not an obsession. I'm fine. I don't need help.
Everything's fine. It's
Everything's
okay.
cool. No, it's just Disney's a good time, you know? There's good people.
Oh, so it's Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, the whole Disney
Mickey,
crew.
Minnie.
Donald.
So you're obsessed with all the birds and
I wouldn't
talking
say I'm
dogs too.
obsessed. Wouldn't say I'm obsessed. But yeah, no. Pretty much. Not obsessed,
All
but
right, and Jeremy. Now, I heard that you were very proud of an extensive collection of very fine things. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
My goal in life is to become a crazy cat lady. So I mean, I'm just gonna start like a bunch of cats. It's a cat farm.
Beautiful.
So how do you name all your cats? Or do you name them after like your favorite albums or your favorite?
Well, it depends. Like
desserts?
my one cat's named Grayson because when I got him, he was gray and I couldn't think of anything else. So I just went with it.
So just a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, just.
You're gonna
Just
start
go with
running
it.
out of colors soon.
I know.
Okay, so now let's get to our final question of this round. Paul, you ready? Mm-hmm. Santa's gotten chubby over the years. I say this year, instead of milk and cookies, we give him some milk and blank.
Oh no.
Santa's gotten chubby over the years. I say this year, instead of milk and cookies, we give him some milk and blank. All right, that is it. So, Paul, let's hear it. What is your answer?
He's trying to cut back a little bit, so milk and steamed vegetables.
Milk and steamed vegetables. That is quite a diet. All right, Charlie.
I said milk and celery.
Milk and celery. All right, that's a point. That is 3 points
I've
for
never
Paul.
seen it steamed, but hey, whatever
Steamed
floats your
celery.
boat.
It's vegetables.
I don't do vegetables, so.
All right, Claire.
I said kale.
Oh, what is that?
Also not steamed.
Okay, that might be a point. No, okay, not steamed, but Derek, do we have
Yeah.
anything steamed today?
I guess on a limb, but I don't know. We're gonna give that son of a gun a taste of his own medicine. We're gonna give him some coal.
Okay, I wouldn't say steamed, but you can cook it, I
You
guess.
could cook it again.
In a strange way. All right, Karis.
I think Santa's gonna get some fruiting bars, you know, build up those gains.
He's going to be Jack next year.
Absolutely.
All right, Annie, what milk and blank?
I put carrots.
Milk and carrots.
Wow.
That's another point. So
Wow.
4 points.
Wow.
Setting the record.
Jeremy, can we hear 5?
I went with kale.
Wow. Man, okay.
Rough.
Got telepathy going on
You
here.
should have had 6.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty much on the same page here, except for Derek.
I live
All
on
right,
a different
that
page.
was
Joe.
amazing. So, Derek, you beat Mitch, but you have not yet.
Yes, I did.
You have. No, Paul, you beat Mitch,
Name something.
but you have not yet won our grand prize of Adele's album. So we will throw it over to the bonus round right after a message from our sponsors. Welcome back to the bonus round of What the Blank. Now, we have set many records today. Paul, you have kind of destroyed Mitch. I'm sorry. But you still need to win our bonus round to win our grand prize of Adele's 25. So, how this bonus round works is you make a mental connection with one of our panelists. And once you have chosen a panelist, you pick them out, and then we will read off our bonus question. And if you win, if you have the same answer, you win our grand prize. All right. So, what panelist do you have that mental connection with?
I feel like we've been vibing, Derek. You and me.
It's the beards. It's the beards.
Okay. So, both you stare at each other a little bit, get in that mindset, and the question is, cherry blank. Cherry blank. All right, time is up on the bonus round. So, Paul, let's hear your answer. Cherry blank.
I'm going to go with Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. Derek, do we have a match? Cherry tomato.
I think it might be in Coke. I don't really know.
That was close. Well, regardless, you set some records here tonight, but sadly, you do not go home with Adele's latest record. But on the bright side, if you turn it on to any rodeo station, you will hear the first song on here, Hello, at any given moment.
It's true.
So it's not too bad of a loss. All right, that is our show. Now, it has been great hosting this show. I hope all of you have had fun. It is the end of the semester. We need to go study for finals week. So, thank you for watching. This has been What the Blank, and have a nice day.